Welcome, everyone. I'm Barb Boyne, here to talk to you today about this professional development segment called Preventing Burnout in Your Teams. I'm excited to talk to you today. This is one of my favorite topics and certainly very relevant today, as we're seeing about 70% of people reporting some level of burnout and dissatisfaction with their job. This is unprecedented. Never seen this level of dissatisfaction before. Turnover is expected to be 20% higher in 2022, with over 6 million workers leaving their jobs, more than last year before last. The workforce exodus is not limited to any particular industry, but it's widespread across multiple industries. And healthcare is experiencing extraordinary turnover since the pandemic, in part due to an increase in violence against healthcare workers. And at the same time, the healthcare job market is growing to meet the demand of baby boomers as they age. Workforce health is top of mind for most executives because turnover, which itself is costly, also impacts the quality and service of an organization when experienced workers are replaced with new people who lack the knowledge and skill of those who left the organization. Employees who stay burned out can create a drain on team performance, increase absenteeism, safety events, and provide poor customer service. Leaders are recognizing that the cost of an unhealthy workforce includes the company bottom line. It includes its customers, its employees, and potentially the whole community it serves. There's an emerging body of work around developing individual resilience and supporting individuals who may be more likely to experience burnout based on their background, personality, and life experience. That's important work. But today, and particularly in this session, we want to focus on what the organization and its leaders can do to help prevent burnout. We've researched burnout and considered the TiER1 Thrive model, which describes all the needs enabling organizations and people to thrive at work. We've combined those two bodies of work, and we've developed a simple framework to think about how we can prevent burnout. The framework consists of 5 factors, and we're calling those burnout igniters. So the number one factor is interpersonal dynamics. So this is talking about respect and inclusion among leaders and peers that translates to a culture of teamwork, trust, and protection. It's critically important. Number 2 is job expectations. When we have clear and reasonable job expectations that foster a culture of ownership and collaboration, and also supports the vision and mission of the organization, people can connect the dots between their work and the work of the organization. Number 3 is the agency to identify and solve problems that are barriers impacting workers, their work, and their customers. Number 4 is recognition and reward. People are recognized and rewarded. The culture is one of respect and appreciation for everyone, not just for what they're doing at work, but because they're a human being and who they are. Number 5 is balanced work. So when our work achieves a balance between chaos and harmony, and resources are aligned to support the workflow, we're happier at work. So when these burnout factors are strongly positive, we see a healthy work environment and low levels or an absence of burnout. But when these factors are strongly negative, we think of burnout igniters. And in this case, we see an environment where people are at risk for burnout. Our first activity is a team assessment of where we stand as a team on these burnout igniters. Each team member will receive 5 votes, and you can use sticky notes or colored circles or dots. And we are going to ask each team member to rate the burnout igniters and how strongly positive or negative they feel their team performs on the igniter. We'll use a straight line, and on one end will be the strongly positive aspect, and on the other will be the strongly negative aspect, and the neutral would be halfway in between. If everyone in your group is physically together, use a flip chart and write each factor make sure you leave a little space so that when we do debrief, you have room to write comments and notes. If this is a virtual session, consider using a visual collaboration board. Miro is terrific and easy to use. We're going to take about 10 minutes for everyone to place their rating on the line next to each burnout igniter. Then we'll get back together to debrief.